We're joined courtside by head coach Jeff Linder after the Bears' victory. Boy, that was a bit of a slog tonight, wasn't it?
Well, it's one of those deals where, there's going to be nights where the officials decide to call it a certain way. Not sure why. It's too bad because, I thought we played well, but then the last 10 minutes, it just turned into we're one of the least fouling teams in the country. We're like 15th in the country in terms of free throw attempts versus field goal attempts, and we don't foul. And now some of them were, but that's just part of it. You got to adjust, and a good lesson for our guys. You got to understand how the officials are going to call the game, and you got to adjust accordingly. And for whatever reason, they decided to call it really tight. But thought we did a really good job of taking them out of what they wanted to do. Made life really difficult for Ada Murphy and Jace Townsend, and made them really work for what they got. And then, not sleeping on their complementary pieces and allowing them to get, if they're averaging 2 or 3 points a game, to get 6 or 8 points. And so I thought it was a really good team effort defensively. Now we got to turn around and get ready for South Dakota.
A big part of that defensively comes down to the fact that your guys didn't allow the fouls to distract them from what they needed to do defensively. They continued to make sure that they were on their guy and taking care of business.
Yeah, and we had talked at length, before the game at halftime. This is a team that's used to being down, and then kind of that's when they wake up, or that's when they start playing your best, is when you let your guard down. And so that was a big thing coming into the game is, guys, you're going to get a lead. It's just a matter of now you got to understand you cannot relax. So you got to take that next step and continue to play with that discipline and effort, and not kind of get lulled to sleep like some teams do, and then you end up in a close game. But I thought our guys kept the right mindset, had some lineups out there that we haven't had out there all year long. But sometimes you got to adjust, and over the course of the season, you got to find different ways to win games. And glad we found a way to win one tonight.
This one slowed down as much as it did. Like I said, your guys kept their heads about them. Jonah Radabaugh really put this team on his shoulders, when you needed it late in the first half to push this thing back out really into your control.
Yeah, what can you say? He's just playing at such a high level. He just makes the game easier for guys. He's become such a good passer in the ball screen. And it's just, I said, he's fun to watch. I'm going to enjoy the last, how many games I got to coach him, because I'm not sure, you're going to get another one like that.
No, I don't know. They're few and far between, aren't they?
No, they're not out there.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Troy.